And we are back. Welcome to the first night of the second legs in the Champions League quarter-finals. Before we get into it, a quick reminder, if you missed last night's mini upload with my Premier League Team of the Season vote, please make sure to check that out. And of course, before we get into this again, as always, please do drop a like on the video if you enjoy these prediction series and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. We will, of course, be uploading daily again this week as we go through all of the European nights tonight, tomorrow and the Europa League on Thursday before we return to Premier League action once again on Friday. Let's get straight into it. And we'll kick off with the game that is the most finely poised of all four of these Champions League ties this week, and that is Napoli up against AC Milan. AC Milan 1-0 winners in the first leg. They now travel to the Maradona looking to finish the job. And the biggest question of the night will be, is Victor Osimhen fit to start for Napoli? And even if he is deemed fit enough to start, realistically, how fit and how good a performance can he put in? Now, I am really torn on this because I really want Napoli to be the team that goes all the way. They've been the standout team in Serie A this season. They are seen as the dark horses of the overall tournament, but at the same time, it would be very interesting to see a Milan derby for the semi-final. What I am going to go for in 90 minutes is a 2-1 win for Napoli. Now, that would, of course, mean that the game goes to extra time as there are no longer away goal rules in the Champions League. Before, this would have meant that AC Milan would have gone through on away goals, as it would have been a 2-2 draw over the two games with AC Milan getting that one away goal. Instead, this will now go to 90 minutes, go to extra time beyond the 90 minutes and to penalties if the score remains 2-2 or 3-3, etc. on aggregate. And I'm going to go for AC Milan, which might seem a very controversial decision, but I don't know. As much as I love Napoli this season, everything they've achieved, I've just got this feeling on AC Milan right now. I said about it last week, off the back of their 4-0 win at the Maradona a few weeks ago in the league. I just think Napoli have lost their edge since then, and AC Milan just seem to have their number at the moment. 2 wins in the last 4 weeks against them, and I think that's going to be playing on the players' mind. They need a massive performance tonight to get through Napoli, and I just don't see it happening. So for me, Napoli in 90 minutes, but AC Milan in extra time and penalties to progress to the semi-finals. While that game is going on, there will be another game taking place at Stamford Bridge, with Chelsea trying to pull off another Champions League miracle and turn over a 2-0 deficit to Real Madrid. And realistically, I don't think any of us expect them to pull it off, if we're being honest. They just got essentially humiliated by Brighton in their own backyard last time out. Yes, the scoreline was only 2-1 to Brighton, but they had 70% possession at Stamford Bridge. And if you've watched any of the highlights, you'll know Brighton should have won that game by a few more. And with the greatest of respects to Brighton and Hove Albion, Real Madrid are another level above Brighton and Hove Albion, just purely on the players they have available to them. So unless Chelsea can produce a performance that we haven't seen from them really since before the World Cup, this is going to be another pretty easy night for Real Madrid, in my opinion. The Chelsea fans are going to be all over the back of their players as well if this starts going wrong very quickly. So very intrigued to see what happens in this one. I'm, of course, going to go for a Real Madrid win. I'm going to go for 3-1 to Real. I'm going to give Chelsea a goal. I think they are more than capable of nicking a goal against Real Madrid. Their defence didn't look too sharp last time out, but I think we all can agree that Real Madrid weren't at their best in the first leg. If they are at their best, it could be a very long night for the Chelsea players, the Chelsea fans, and Frank Lampard once again. That is going to be it for today's video. As always, thank you very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow morning with my predictions for the remaining Champions League quarter-final second legs.